So I've been kind of on a Lego kick for the last couple months. I don't know what it is, but like some kind of switch flipped in my brain, and then like for a solid 2 months, it was all I could think about. I've never been like an enthusiast. I'm not like a toy person, but I don't know, I always liked going to Legoland as like a small child, and I had a Bionicle phase, obviously. And I was always just very entranced by like the different themes and stuff. And a couple of years ago, I watched this long YouTube video series from this guy called Nick on Planet Ripple. That like introduced me to some Lego history, and I have gotten a little bit more into it and learned more about it, and I want to do a build on film. I'm gonna talk just as I go about how I've gotten into Lego as kind of a minor quarantine hobby, and also like show you at the end some of the stuff I've made. Not very much, but I've got one set and a couple little kind of dinky mocks. That's Lego community speak for my own creation. I'm learning so much. Because I just need to make a shorter video because the last two took way too long to make, and I need a break. I need to regroup for a minute. So hopefully this is fun to watch. And hopefully my Lego cam is not like too limited. And yes, this is a video about a children's toy, but this is not a video for kids. I am gonna say curse words, although I think I've made the choice to like censor them out because I do eventually want to monetize my videos. I'm not eligible yet, but maybe someday. Speaking of things that aren't for children, I don't even know if the green screen will be bright enough to chroma key out. We'll have to see. Alright, so this is a set I bought from bricklink.com, which is this amazing online like Lego retail resource. Honestly, if you're gonna buy like any Lego set, don't get it on like Amazon. Go to eBay or Bricklink. Not that I'm an expert. Oh god, oh I shouldn't have just dumped it all out. And this is ooh. God damn it. There it is. Let's see what we got here. We got our mini guy. We got our little guy. That's not in focus. And I had to look up the instructions because this is obviously an old set. It's from the 90s. I resent that my channel is turning into like a 90s nostalgia channel. That's not what I want to do. I'm gonna branch out eventually. Okay, so we put the hat on the man. Oh yeah, all the transparent orange stuff is so good. Like the video series I was talking about, it's called Lego Rewind, and the first episode he does is on Ice Planet 2002. That's the name of the theme, which is an extremely good name for a theme. And he talks up these transparent orange chainsaws, laser chainsaws. I'm into that. We want to start with this black panel. Yeah, so I had Legos as a kid, and I know the plural is Lego. I don't care. It's like with Bionicles. Just say Bionicles. I think the most I had were sets based on the book series, which must not be named. Oh, it's Sideways. I'm an idiot. It's Sideways. Okay, so we want to put a 1x2 right here. I've really been enjoying Lego. I've definitely fallen off of it a tiny bit. I went really hard on like watching videos and researching for a while, and it burnt me out. I'd like to maintain an interest in it because it's just like, you know, a lot of my hobbies, my creative hobbies, I mean, are very like immaterial, right? You know, something like videography or video editing, or even like drawing. You know, you're working with your hands, but you're not like making a physical object. You don't end up with anything. I haven't gotten into like any crafts. You know, I'd like to learn to sew, and I like cooking and stuff like that, but I don't know. I've never, there's no form of sculpture that I feel comfortable working in, right? Because the easiest would be like ceramics, but man, I took a ceramics class in middle school. It was a fucking nightmare. Like a kid, if you're an indecisive, nervous kid, clay is not your material. That shit'll dry out in like less than half an hour, and then it's unusable, and then you have to start over. I hated it. So the fun thing about like playing with Lego to me is I can work in 3D space, become better and better at making funny little guys. Okay, I need to turn this upside down. I'm not a master builder or anything, so I sometimes misunderstand simple directions. Speaking of My other engagement with Lego in the past has been that I really loved the Lego movie when it came out. I was like obsessed with it for a while, and I was like not young when it came out. I was young, but I was like a young adult. But I tried watching it again recently. It didn't really do it for me. It didn't light my fire in the same way it did before, which is too bad. Is that supposed to be like that? Look at that gap there. That's wonky to me. Oh, I see. It's one too high. It needs to be here, actually. That makes way more sense. This must be gripping. I'm rethinking this as a viable video format, but whatever. I'm having fun. Oh, I was gonna wear, god damn it. I was gonna wear my fishnet gloves. This sucks. What a fucking, hold on, there's still time. Okay, see, isn't that better? Isn't this so much better? So this needs to go across this. Okay, cool. I just love the feeling of them snapping together, you know? I wanna, like, I haven't done this yet, but I wanna try to make just like messing around with Lego like part of my daily or weekly routine. Just like if I do it in the morning, I feel really creatively charged the rest of the day. I feel like that's a good way of doing it. Let's get your brain working. What is this thing? Oh, it goes in the holder. I love how it snaps in. That's always fun. Oh, and so does the chainsaw. I see. So it's like at hand if you need to saw something. I'm realizing like Lego is an expensive hobby, especially if you like haven't collected at all. Because I just don't have enough to build with, and I don't know if there's like any specific sets that I want. So this hobby might be on the back burner for a few months after this. Although I will say, I would do anything to get the Water Dragon Adventure Lego Elves set for under $30. I swear to God, I would go to really extreme means. I know I said I wasn't a dragon person in the last video, but like this'll make one of me. Look at this shit. A lot of interesting pieces in this build. It's like I always feel kind of self-conscious, not self-conscious, but I feel kind of silly like using like official Lego terms when I'm just casually talking about it, because I've been into this for like only a couple months. But it's like funny how when you get into a hobby you find yourself just like using the lingo without really meaning to. These transparent orange dishes are trying to get away from me. I think people call it trans orange, or like, you know, like that's how you abbreviate transparent in Lego speak, but that, I mean, I don't know. Oh, this spins? Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, no, that was supposed to snap down like that. Oh. I really thought I was gonna get through way more of this beer, but I'm only, like, not even halfway. Okay. Okay. Bro, I cannot tell how that's supposed to connect. This is... Look at this shit. Like, can you make sense of that? Okay, I think I figured it out. Okay, we got a dish here, and it looks like this is gonna be mounted. You can angle it up. Okay, we're in the final stretch, it looks like. You know, I thought I would get more charismatic on camera if I was like a little bit tipsy, but it, whatever. Oh, and this slots into this hole. You see this hole? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so cool. Damn, look at this. Okay. I get it now. I'm happy with how this turned out. I'll try to get some like better footage of it. Okay, good. You didn't stop. This is gonna be a great shot, I can tell. Yeah, so this is what the set looks like finished, and I think now I'm going to show you some of my own things that I've made. So to start, we've got this gay dinosaur couple that I made. I really liked building these, just like on a simple character design level. These were one of the first things that I made without instructions. I think a couple years ago I had bought a simple Lego Classic set, and I really love them, and they're very precious to me. And they've been relocated from their old house to this beach house set that I have built, that I bought. And I had a lot of fun building this. This is, again, my first Lego set that I bought as an adult, and it was a good one to start with. I love the interiors. Look at how cute that is. You can open it up and play with all these fully furnished little rooms inside. Of course, I don't have the shelf space for that, but maybe someday. And then there's this weird little machine I made. No one knows what it actually is. Someone said it was like a coffee maker, someone said it was a doomsday machine, but this is something I built kind of stream of consciousness without instructions again, but it was so satisfying to make. I don't know, I just sat down for like an hour or two and, you know, coordinated colors and just went for abstract shapes. I really like how it feels in my hands. And then last but not least, we've got the big man himself.